Today we've got a 2009 Volkswagen Beetle fitted with the 1.4 petrol engine with roughly 94,000 miles on the clock. As part of the service on this Volkswagen Beetle today, I'm going to be changing the fuel filter, the petrol filter, which is located underneath the car on the driver's side rear. So we'll take it up in the air and have a look. As with most jobs, it's a good idea to have an inspection light of some description. I've got a tool here which I use for undoing Jubilee clips. I know there's a Jubilee clip secures the fuel filter on these Volkswagens. You can just use a flathead screwdriver or a Phillips, but 7mm. Couple of screwdrivers and a pick to aid releasing the pipes from the filter. Right, now we're under the car. We've located the fuel filter. It's under the driver's side rear seat area, I guess. A little bit tricky to get to. You can see the pipe here which feeds into the fuel filter from the tank, and you can see it's got a cable tie around it which isn't standard. That's been put on at some point just as a kind of secondary precaution, I guess, to keep the pipes held in. We've got a Jubilee clip here which secures the car up to its mounts, and it's the same the other end. You've got a pipe coming out which that same cable tie goes around. It's just securing them in place. So I'm going to try and slide that pipe off, the cable tie off over the top. Hopefully can reuse it. If not, I'll put some more around. It may be that the connectors are slightly worn and don't clip on as well as they used to. Right, I'm going to try and slide this cable tie off. Oh yeah, that seems to have worked. And I'll come around here next and undo the clip, Jubilee clip. Just a regular 7mm hex head, or you can use a screwdriver. These are pretty good though, because obviously you can work at different angles. So that's all loose. Right, okay, so let's see if we can get this pipe off the end. Now there will be a bit of fuel pressure in there, so I do expect some petrol to come out. I'll show you what I'm doing once I've got this pipe off, if I can get it off. The space is very limited. Might have to grab a screwdriver. There's a little tiny section there, rectangular, which needs to be pushed up and in. I try to push the pipe on to take the pressure off of it, push it in, and then pull it off. So I'll try and do that. As the cars get older, they're never quite as straightforward as a new car. Right, so not sure if that went or not. I don't think it has. No. Oh, that's gone now, I think. There. I've got a drain tray down here to catch the drips. And once I get the pipe off the other end, there will be quite a bit more fuel coming out. So it is exactly the same process at the other end, so we won't bother recording that. I might be a little while fiddling around, there's not much space. Right, I've managed to release this one and pull the filter out. It was a bit tricky because the little tab you push in is right there, it's right at the top when it's in situ. but if you look in here, you can see the two little ears that retract when you push the top in, and that's what you're aiming to do, because when you slide the filter on, the ears clip over this little ring here, this ridge, and secure it, stop it coming off. But yeah, as you can see, there's not much space there, and particularly on the convertible with this bar here. I don't think the standard saloon Beetles have this, but that gets in the way a little bit. Right, here we've got the new components. As you can see, it's not a genuine Volkswagen part, but as with everything on the car, as long as you take your registration number to your supplier or outlet, they'll be able to recommend what's suitable for your vehicle. Prices do vary. You should be able to pick up something like this for around £15, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this mounted back in place. I'll try and do it the same way that the old one came out. And bear in mind the direction of flow, so the arrow pointing to the front of the car. Didn't hear a click there. Don't think that's quite home yet. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, that's on. I think turning the fuel filter actually helps to ease it in. Okay, so we'll try and get it back in the Jubilee clip. Oh, back in there. Somewhere up here is the pipe. Oh, that one was a bit more of a positive click. That's possibly why that cable tie was put round it, because this end didn't make a positive click. Loosen that clip off a bit more. Oh, that's it. Right, I'll nip that up, and then you can have a quick look. It's back how it was. Nice and secure. As a final check, I always like to start the car up. It's now under pressure. You can give the fuel lines a little wriggle and just make sure no petrol leaks out. All looks good to me.